Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Vikas Nera, and in today's video, we will talk about how to install ISPConfig 3 on Ubuntu. We will install it on Ubuntu, but before that, let's understand what ISPConfig is. If you Google it, you'll get an idea from its description. This is a hosting control panel, similar to cPanel, but while cPanel is paid software, this is free. ISPConfig is free and feature-rich. When you visit the ISPConfig website, you'll find an online demo section where you can test all three versions. First is the admin demo, where you can create reseller accounts, and there's also a client login demo available. In the admin section, you'll find numerous features, and from here you can manage all your clients through the client section. You can manage clients and access the reseller section from the sidebar to handle all reseller-related tasks. On the sidebar, you'll find all database applications and other essential features. There's also an email section where you can manage email lists, mail traffic, and monitor various email-related activities. You can monitor all server activities here. I believe it's more advanced than cPanel because it offers many features that aren't available in cPanel. In the Tools section, you can view all services and add firewall IP settings as needed. Before installing, you can check the online demo to ensure it meets your requirements. In this video, I'll show you how to perform an auto installation. It's very simple, you only need to run 4 or 5 commands to complete the installation. Online you'll find many tutorials requiring separate installation of PHP and other components, but I'll show you the auto install method that handles everything automatically. This script can be installed on Ubuntu or Debian versions 10 or 11. First, you'll need a BPS with 2 GB or 4 GB RAM, which is sufficient to run it. Make sure to choose BPS providers that have the required ports open. If you want to enable mailing functionality, select this option. The link is provided here. I'll be using DigitalOcean for this video because my account has $25 credit. Whether you have credit or not, you can proceed. The domain I'll be using in this video is this one. First, I'll create a droplet here. I'm creating an Ubuntu droplet since we're using Ubuntu in this tutorial. I've selected this option here, and I'll choose the 4 GB RAM configuration. I'll keep the default server settings, and for the password, generate one from here. We'll use this throughout the tutorial. To make it easier for both of us, I'll copy and paste the password. I'm going to the password generator here to create one. Let's use all characters for a secure password. Let's enter this password here and verify if it's accepted. Yes, it is. Now let's save it in Notepad. Next, copy your domain and enter it as the hostname, then click on Create Droplet. While the droplet is being created, you'll receive the IP address. I'll note down all the details here. This is my domain. When you get a VPS from any provider, you'll receive the IP, username, and password. Now, I'll open the Bitwise SSH client software. I prefer using this because it's more user-friendly and includes all necessary features like file management in one place. It's better than PuTTY, though you can use PuTTY if you prefer. I've got the IP address, so I'll enter it here. I've entered the IP in a host field, and I'll connect via SSH. When I click Login, it will prompt for acceptance. After clicking Accept, I'll copy my password. Just wait a moment after copying the password. I'll click Login again, accept the SSH warning, enter the password when prompted, and click OK. Now we need to open the terminal. You're now logged in as the root user. We'll need to configure the system settings and update the hostname. You'll need to set up DNS records as well. After installation, first run this command to update the hostname. Here's what you need to do. I'll copy this and paste it here. For the subdomain, you can use server1 or any other name you prefer. You could use panel or web1, whatever you'd like. I'll copy this and replace the line below. I'll delete the existing line and paste the new one. After pasting, to save the file, press Ctrl+X, then Y, and enter. This will save it automatically. Next, I'll run the second command. I'll copy and paste it here, and you'll need to enter your subdomain here. You need to enter your subdomain here. In our case, it's server1. After entering this, press Ctrl+X, type Y, hit enter, and it will save. Next, you need to reboot the server to apply all changes. I'll copy and paste the reboot command here and press enter. The server is now rebooting. Once it starts up, you'll need to log in again. I'll copy the password. The reboot usually takes about a minute. After that, click Login again, accept the connection, and open the terminal. Now when you type hostname and press enter, you'll see your subdomain. When you type hostname F and press enter, you'll see the complete domain name. If you see this, it means everything is correct so far. The next step is to update your system. You need to update the Ubuntu system packages, so enter this command and run it. This will take about 5 minutes. When prompted to continue, type Y and press enter. Let it complete the update before we continue. During the update, you might see prompts like this. Just press enter to continue. The system update is now complete. We'll need to reboot once more. Let's reboot to apply all the changes. I'll copy the password again and click Login after the system comes back up. Please wait while the system reboots. I'll accept the connection, paste the password, and open the terminal. Now we'll run the auto installer command, which is quite simple. After the first command is installed, we'll need to run the second command. Once this is complete, copy and paste the second command. It will ask if you want to continue. Type yes to proceed. Type yes and press enter. The installation will now proceed automatically. You can minimize this window. The installation will take about 15 to 20 minutes to complete. During this time, you should set up your DNS records. You'll need to create 3 records. Set the TTL, time to live, for quick indexing. Create 1 record for the main domain and 2 for the subdomains. The 3rd record will be for our subdomain server 1. Point all these to your server's IP address. These are the 3 required records. If you want to set up email, you'll need to add an MX record as well. For the MX record, use mail.yourdomain with your actual domain name. Set the priority for the MX record, then add a DMARC record in the TXT records section. In the TXT records, add an entry with _mark as the prefix. Copy your domain name and replace yourdomain.com in the configuration with your actual domain. After that, we need to add another TXT record. Add a TXT record for SPF, entering your server's IP address in the provided template. Click on Save Changes to apply to DNS settings. All the DNS configuration is now complete, and the installation is still running in the background. When the installation completes, you'll see a confirmation message. You'll see the admin password and ISPConfig credentials. Make sure to save these details. We'll wait for the installation to complete before continuing. You'll see an installation complete message when it's done. After installation, you'll see the admin password and MySQL password displayed. Take note of these. Enter your IP address followed by a colon and 2 forward slashes. Make sure to prefix the address with https:// before entering it. Click Proceed to continue to the login page. Copy the admin password, enter admin as the username, and click Login. Once logged in, you'll have access to all the ISPConfig features. If you had installed everything manually, you would have faced many challenges with installing PHP, databases, and other components separately. This automated method is much simpler. Using this auto installer, you only needed to run a few commands to get ISPConfig fully installed and running. The default username is admin and you'll find the password in the installation output. Make sure to save these credentials along with other important information in a notepad. Remember to save the MySQL admin password as well, as you'll need it for future reference. We'll use these credentials in upcoming tutorials. That's all for this installation guide. In the next video, we'll cover everything about the menu system, client area, site management, and email configuration. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so, as I regularly post videos about server management and email marketing. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more tutorials.